is Dawn Fraser from Living Your Best Life at 60. Today I'm going to be making strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. I have my strawberry ice cream, vanilla ice cream, freeze-dried strawberries, 36 Oreos, 4 tablespoons of melted butter, and I also have parchment paper so that our bars don't stick to the pan. So let's get started. We're going to put 24 cookies in our food processors. I actually have a mini food processor. I'm going to do 12 and 12. We want our cookies to be the consistency of sand, so I'm going to hit this twice. Okay, maybe more than twice. I'm going to pour half of my butter because remember I can only do 12 cookies at a time. With my 2 tablespoons of butter and 12 cookies, I'm going to process it again. There you go. We want to be able to mold this. So I'm going to repeat this process one more time. I put parchment paper in my pan so that it doesn't stick when I take it out. Now I'm going to put my crust mixture inside my pan. We're going to smash this down evenly in the pan, forming our crust. And I'm actually going to use my hands to shape this into my pan. Once you've formed your crust to your pan and you're happy with it, we're going to stick it in the freezer for 30 minutes. I've taken my crust out of the freezer and now I have my ice cream. I had my vanilla ice cream actually in the refrigerator the entire time so that it would soften. So we're going to put this in here and hopefully it's soft enough to smooth out. So we're going to just try to make this as even as we can across our crust. Let's put this into our freezer for 30 minutes. It's time to put in our strawberry ice cream. We are going to repeat the process, making this as even as possible. I kept my strawberry ice cream in the refrigerator the entire time we've been preparing our dessert. This was to let it soften so it's easy to spread. We're going to set our crust and ice cream aside while we make our topping. We're going to put our last 12 cookies into the food processor. This time we want to pulse them to a granola-like consistency. Now it's time to put our freeze-dried strawberries into the food processor. I'm going to use 3/4 of the bag. We want to pulse them to granola consistency too, and man did they smell good. We're going to mix our cookies and strawberries together. I'm going to press the cookie strawberry mixture into the ice cream, making sure I go all the way to the corners with my mixture. We want to do this before we stick our ice cream into the freezer so the topping goes in easily. This is looking great and smelling terrific. This looks amazing and smells heavenly. This needs to go back into the freezer for a minimum of 30 minutes. Overnight is even better. I'm serving this tonight, so I'm putting it into the freezer for an hour and then I'm going to cut it into squares. Here's our finished dessert. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe.